with Mamon.
Lunes hanggang Miyerkules, 8 p.m. at 9:30 p.m.
Ito po ang Hangout with Mamon.
Dito lang sa nag-iisang himpilan, Kool FM.
Ang lahat ng drama, ang lahat ng tawanan, musika at anong paman. Magkakasama pa rin tayo mga kalamaw. Sa lungkot at ligaya, kami pa rin ang iyong paboritong tambayan. Broadcasting live from TVH Group of Networks. Ang iyong himpilan, ang iyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
You are listening to Kool FM. Live from Kool Studios. This is koolNews at noon.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles and Mindanao. It is now 12:50 p.m. and this is koolNews at noon. We are live on Kool FM and also on live streaming on TVH News YouTube channel. The Commission on Appointments rejected on Wednesday the interim appointment of Philippine Army Reserve Colonel Suharto Mangudadda II due to non-compliance with the congressional body's proceedings. It was the CA panel on National Defense Majority Leader Juan Luis Raymond of Villaverde Jr. who moved for the rejection of an interim appointment Mangudadda II. The motion was immediately approved by panel head Representative Judin Jesus M. Romualdo. Mangudadda's promotion was rejected due to non-compliance and non-appearance at the Chamber's proceedings, despite being invited no press times. The appointee failed to submit his documentary requirements, much less the appointee neither explained his failure to do so, nor he requested for an extension to the submission of the documentary requirements, said Romualdo. The subject nominee appointee has been bypassed 4 times according to Section 24 of our rules. Failure to substantially comply with the submission shall be a ground for the rejection of the nomination or appointment, he added. Under CA's rules, an appointment that has been bypassed 3 times shall be reported out by the Standing Committee concerned by the Commission for appropriate action. Following Mangudadda's failure to connect and adhere to the panel's requirements, Romualdo said they have already conveyed the officials' lack of interest in the promotion. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has arrived in Manila after his one-day working visit in the United Arab Emirates. The plane carrying Marcos landed at the Villamor Air Base in Pasay City at around 10 a.m. on Wednesday. During his trip, Marcos met with United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and discussed areas of cooperation in the sectors of economy, trade, and sustainability. At this brief visit, I reaffirmed the Philippines' commitment to further strengthening our bilateral ties, progressing towards new spheres of engagement, Marcos said in his arrival statement. I look forward to the implementation of several bilateral agreements in culture, energy transition, legal cooperation, artificial intelligence, and digital economy, the improvement of government activities, visa waiver for holders of diplomatic special and official passports, and investment cooperation. Yeah, he noted. Marcos added that he extended his invitation to the UAE later to visit the Philippines and resume the dialogue and explore further areas of cooperation. He also personally thanked Al Nahyan for pardoning 143 Filipinos during this year's Eid al-Adha and for UAE's humanitarian aid to victims of recent flooding in the Philippines. Based on a global media insight blog dated September 25, 2024, Filipinos constitute 6.8% or about 700,000 individuals of the UAE's total population. From this number, around 450,000 Filipinos reside in Dubai. UAE is also the second largest employer of Philippine expats next to Saudi Arabia, making it one of the largest Filipino communities outside the Philippines. And it looks like we have some news regarding um the Vice President Senator Duterte. And yes, it's about Larry Gordon. One moment. Actually, we'll get back into that later. But for now, let's continue with the rest of the headlines. The Laguna Water District, formerly known as the Los Banos Water District, announced on Tuesday that it has contained the arsenic contamination in its water supply with the completion of the 10 million peso Umali Galashan treatment station in Barangay Batong, Malacca last month. Speaking at the Kapihat Sampango Pilipinas Forum held at the Calamba Water District function room in Calamba City, LWT General Manager Yesus Miguel Bunihi highlighted the progress achieved since entering the joint venture agreement with Manila Water Philippine Ventures on April 19. Under the partnership, MWVP oversees operations while LWD focuses on monitoring and ensuring compliance with the Philippine national standards for drinking water 2017. We are establishing pump stations in various areas and integrating treatment facilities like the Umali coagulation treatment station into these systems, Uni explained. We have allocated 110 million pesos for critical projects aimed at increasing water pressure to above 10 tons per square inch across various connections. LWD targets the following milestones, which is 100% service area coverage with 24/7 water supply by 2025, compliance with an average daily minimum water pressure of 10 pounds per square inch across all service areas by 2027, and full adherence to PNSWD 2017 standards by 2028. LWD serves also the towns of Bay, Carlan, and Victoria, thus the change opening from Los Banos Water District to Laguna Water District. Meanwhile, CWD General Manager Exequiel Aguilar Jr. emphasized advancements in hydroline treatment using the ultraviolet hydro-optic disinfection system. This innovation has significantly reduced chlorine levels in the water between 1.2 and 3.1 parts per million, which considered safe for consumption. With the system, consumers can notice the absence of a strong chemical smell when drinking water directly from the faucet, Aguilar explained. However, we continue to monitor residual chlorine in the pipelines to prevent potential clogging. Aguilar further noted that 65% of the water distributed to 47 of Calamba City's 54 barangays comes from the Puka pumping station, which already utilizes the UV system. In compliance with the Clean Water Act of 2004, CWD has also established a sub-H treatment facility to prevent water contamination. This service is offered every 5 years as part of the district's commitment to environmental sustainability. Both the ultraviolet hydro-optic disinfection system and the sub-H treatment facility, which were funded by CWD at the cost of 100 million pesos and 108 million pesos, respectively. Aguilar underscored the district's sufficiency as a government-owned and controlled corporation, highlighting its ability to generate and sustain its operational resources independently. It is now 12:12 p.m. as we will return with more news headlines right here on Cool News at Noon. So stay along with us. We will be right back.
This Cool News edition was brought to you by Fuji Denso Home and Commercial Appliances, where you get reliable, durable, and energy-saving products. Upgrade your usual appliances of Fuji Denso HV inverter appliances. Fuji Denso, quality above all. Katips Hot Dog, amoy na amoy ang sarap. Kids can tell. Pride Powder Detergent. All you need is pride. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS. McDonald's. Featuring their McSavers Sulit Busog meals, starting at 99 pesos in all stores nationwide. Prices may vary. Neutral Light Style Low-Fat Milk Powder. So good you'll float. Product excellence of Hongsang. And TVH, the home of entertainment. Tutok na sa TVH. Available in high definition via Delsat TV. Bisitahin ang youtube.com/@TVH Network PH para sa inyong paboritong mga highlights at live shows. Araw-araw ang ating Pasko sa iyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Looking for home appliances that will satisfy your novel experience? Hisense Philippines Incorporated, maker of Hisense, a global brand leader in household appliances dedicated to enhancing consumers' everyday lives in partnership with Magic Appliance. Present Hisense Station 2024. Hisense Station 2024. It's an exclusive Magic Appliance sensational price down offers and big saving deals that surely you wouldn't miss Hisense Station 2024 proudly introduces Hisense home appliances to every kasamak home, such as refrigerators, air conditioners, and washing machines. Now available at Magic Appliance Stores at very affordable prices. Get your Hisense home appliances now at Magic Appliance Hisense Station 2024 from October 15 to November 30, 2024 only. Hisense Station 2024 is exclusively brought to you by Hisense Philippines Incorporated and Magic Appliance. Magaandang buhay! Hisense Station 2024 per DTI Fair Trade Permit Number R1-141 and R1-142 Series of 2024.
Birit na sana kaso parang may gumagasgas. Ganyan ang ubong may plemang mahirap ilabas. Mag-Plemex Forte Syrup. Gawa sa natural na lagundi. Tinutunaw ang plema. Pinipigil ang ubo. Ramdam ang hagod ng ginhawa. Sing your heart out. Basta lagundi, Plemex. Mabibili ang Plemex Forte Syrup 60ml at 120ml sa mga pangunahing butikan nationwide. Vitex Nagundo L is a generic name of Plemex Forte. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Mas matindi na ang init at ulan ngayon, kaya dapat Elastosil na with Solasomer 3X formula. UV resistant, puno na flexible premium polymers. Matibay, 3 times na tumatagal. Versus competing brand. Tag-init o tag-ulan, Elastosil mo yan. Pioneer, do it right.
Te, pabili po ng dalawang Nor Chicken Cubes.
O, eto.
Ha? Isa lang po to ah.
Doble yan.
Ang Nor Cubes ay may doble-doble. Nor Cubes doble. 2-4 lang yan. Sulit na sulit. Mapapaulit. Nor Cubes doble pack.
Ang sarap-sarap ng doble-doble with Nor Cubes doble pack. 2 cubes for 10 pesos SRP lang.
Also available in pork.
Promo lasts from January 2, 2024 to January 1, 2025 per TVH FDA CRR permit number 1589 series of 2023.
Hirap magpahinga? May mga gamot para dyan. Pero, relax. Mag-Efficacent Oil. Sa unang amoy at hagod, ramdam ang ginhawa na trusted by all. Unahin ang trusted ginhawa. Unahin ang Efficacent.
Methyl salicylate plus menthol plus camphor is a generic name of Efficacent Oil. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Hindi birong maging isang ina. Dapat hands-on ka sa maraming bagay. Lalo na sa mga iniinom na gamot. Dapat ready ka. Kaya kapag may sakit sa pamilya ko, gaya nagsakit ng ulo, sakit sa katawan na may kasamang lagnat dulot ng sipon, allergic rhinitis o sinusitis, Simdex D ang ipinapainom ko. Gamot laban sa sintomas ng trangkaso. Simdex D is available in Mercury Drug Stores and other drug stores near you. Phenylpropanolamine hydrochloride malate paracetamol is the generic name of Simdex D. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Also available Simdex D Syrup for kids and Simdex D Forte for adults.
With Sprite, kayang-kaya mo yan. Cool ka lang, cool ka lang. Steady ka lang munang mag-Sprite ka lang dyan. B-I-N-I-B-I-N-I-B Kada ilugay mo, para sabayan mo ako. Ilugay mo yung smooth, terba mo nakakagigil. Lagi Sunsilk ang gamit mo. In 1, 2, 3, ilugay mo Sunsilk.
Worried about ponytail dents, tangles, and frizz? Use Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable every day for 5 times smoother, fragrant hair versus non-conditioning shampoo. Para
Gandang lugar, ready lahat tayo. Sunsilk.
going shopping, so many fits to choose. New look, just dab it, trust it. Shop all out, just dab it, trust it. Enjoy vacation, just dab it, trust it. Go all out, just dab it, trust it. Chill out, just dab it, trust it. Wanna party, wanna dine out, wanna dab it. Just dab it, vibe out, just dab it, trust it. Live it up with dab it. Hang with BDO with dab it.
BDO is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas.
Araw-araw ang ating Pasko sa iyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Welcome back to koolNews at Noon. Let's continue with our headlines. Let's get into the international headlines. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's transition team said Monday that it had signed a long-stalled momentum of understanding with the White House to pave the way for the Republican to take office in January. The team had repeatedly signaled its intention to sign agreements with President Joe Biden's administration, which traditionally involve accepting limits on private fundraising in exchange for federal cash, but missed September and October deadlines. The transition team's statement said it would be relying on private US-based donors that it would disclose publicly rather than burning through taxpayers' cash, accepting foreign money, or using government buildings and technology. And existing ethics plan will provide guidance on property, although it has not yet been made public, and the decision will not require additional government and bureaucratic oversight, it said. This engagement allows our intended cabinet nominees to begin critical preparations, including the deployment of landing teams to every department and agency, and complete the orderly transition of power, Susie Willis, the incoming White House Chief of Staff, said in a statement. The United States prides itself on its tradition of a smooth handover of power from one person to the next, but it is a complex process requiring the recruitment of potentially thousands of political appointees and costs millions of dollars. Biden's 2021 transition raised $22 million, more than triple its goal, and had hundreds of employees. Trump's first term transition disclosed raising $6.5 million and receiving $2.4 million from the government. Some $1.8 million dollars of that went to legal fees spent after Trump entered the White House, however, U.S. media reported. Transition fundraising is a separate issue from community integration, and in 2016, Trump raised more than $100 million for his integral celebrations. Authorities at the top of Washington accused the Integral Committee for misusing funds, including by paying more than the going rate for rooms at Trump's downtown hotel. A lawsuit was eventually settled for $750,000. Gunshots, screams, eerie laughter. South Korea's border island Gamwa is being bombarded nightly with blood-curdling sounds, part of a new campaign by the nuclear armed North that is driving residents to despair. Before it started, 56-year-old Kim Yuk-soo fell asleep to the hum of insects and woke to the chirping of birds. Now she is kept awake every night by what sounds like a soundtrack of a low-budget horror movie at top volume. The peaceful sounds of nature have not been drawn out, Kim told AFP. All we hear is this noise. The campaign is the latest manifestation of steadily declining ties between the two Koreas this year, which have also seen Pyongyang test ever more powerful missiles and bombard the South with trash-carrying balloons. Since July, North Korea has been broadcasting the noise for huge chunks of almost every day from loudspeakers along the border. The northern point of Gangwon, an island in the Han River estuary on the Yellow Sea, is only about 2 kilometers a mile from the north. When AFP visited the nighttime broadcast, including what sounded like the screams of people dying on the battlefield, the crack of gunfire, bombs exploding, along with chilling music that started at 11 p.m. In the almost pitch black fields, sinister noises echoed as the stars in the clear night sky shone brilliantly alongside the coastal lights, creating a stark and unsettling construct. North Korea has done propaganda broadcasts before, said 66-year-old villager An Neo-sho, but they used to focus on criticizing the South's leader or idolizing the North. Now there are sounds like a wolf holding and ghostly sounds, he said. It feels unpleasant and gives me chills. It really feels bizarre. Gangwon County Councilor Park Yung-sol said the new broadcasts were not just rigging propaganda, it's generally intended to torment people. Experts said the new broadcast always met the criteria for a torture campaign. Almost every recommend has used noise torture and sleep depression. Rory Rocks, a historian at the University of St. Andrews, told AFP. It is very common and leaves no physical scarring, therefore making it deniable. Exposure to noise levels above 60 decibels at night increases the risk of sleep disorders, experts said, but AFP tracked levels of up to 18 decibels late at night on Galwa during a recent trip. I find myself taking headache medicine almost all the time, and he 37 told AFP, adding that prolonged sleep deprivation due to the noise has also led to anxiety, eye pain, facial tremors, and drowsiness. Our kids can't sleep either, so they've developed more mouth sores and they're dozing off at school. This got desperate and traveled to Seoul and got on her knees to beg lawmakers at the National Assembly to find a solution, breaking out in tears as she described the island's suffering. It would be better if there were a flood, a fire, or even an earthquake, because those events have a clear recovery timeline, and unsaid. We have no idea if this will go on until the person in North Korea who gives the orders dies, or it could be cut off at any moment. We just don't know. The noise tormenting Gangwon Island residents appear to be a rudimentary mix of clips from a sound library, typically common at any TV or radio broadcasters, audio experts told AFP. The sound effects are something found in the South Korean horror film in the 70s and 80s, said sound engineer Hae Kwon-ilk. And finally, onto showbiz. The longest-running morning talk show in the Philippines, Unang Hirit, is set to mark its silver anniversary on December 6th. Ahead of the week-long celebration next week, its hosts gathered in a media conference to reflect on the program's legacy, sharing memorable stories and behind-the-scenes memories that have made it a staple of morning routines across the country. Clavio and Susie and Prata Cabrera, who have been on the show since 1999, shared what they believe the kind of brand Unang Hirit instilled in its audience. Fun and the news. Those are the two components of Unang Hirit through the years that have not changed. You are happy and at the same time you know what is happening around you. Flavio began. What is expected, whether they're in school or not, the audience is children, how they're going to work, how they're preparing breakfast. Good fans just started when they woke up. Continued the veteran hosts. On the other hand, Andrada Barrera said that they have met those young kids who are credited a part of their journey with Unang Hirit. Meanwhile, Susan Enriquez, who's been with the show since 2009, shared the most challenging coverage she had done for Unang Hirit, saying that it was when she went to Tacloban to cover the Yolanda Super Typhoon. Aside from the aforementioned host attorney Gabby Concepcion, Sharia Diaz, Anjo Pereira, Kaloy Tingkunko, and J.R. Royo also pitched in to share how Unang Hiri contributed to their professional and personal growth. As part of their anniversary celebration, Unang Hiri launched the Sorpresa 25 series, offering viewers unbelievable deals like rice for just 25 pesos per kilo or LPG for only 35 pesos. The show is also set to unveil a newly arranged version of its ironic theme song. It is now 12:30 p.m. and that brings us to the end of Cool News at noon. As always, we will return at 4 p.m. for more latest news headlines. You can also send us your comments, suggestions, and feedback through our email at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, my name is Cairo, and this has been Cool News at noon. Take care and mabuhay. Goodbye for now.